Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video and back from my vacation. Yep, if you've not noticed, for the previous 2 weeks I've been overseas in Canada, Nova Scotia to be precise, and as they say when in Rome, do what the Romans do, or in this case, do what the Canadians do. So I attended my first hockey game, I ate poutine and took in some winter landscapes, the beauty of which were only matched by just how cold it was. And with the Canadian dollar being weak against the British pound and currency conversion being in my favour, I took the opportunity to do some shopping. Now, if you've watched my videos for a length of time, you'll know, armed with the internet, I don't let action figures not washing ashore here in the UK get in the way of me securing them. I mean, it was nice to walk into a Canadian Toys R Us and see Marvel Legends in the wild that Toys R Us here in the UK never stocked, but I have them all. And when it comes to WWE figures, the selection was poor to say the least. Good to know I'm better off on this side of the Atlantic when it comes to wrestling figures. So ultimately I walked away from Toys R Us empty-handed. Well, empty-handed until the Marvel Gashapon vending machine caught my eye at the exit, and so I filled it with all the $2 coins I had. Was hoping to get the Venom you see there fallen down at the top. Alas, it was not meant to be, but really got lucky as there are 12 to collect. I got 7 and I only ended up with Spidey as a double. What I like about these is the capsule becomes the character's head with the body being contained inside it, giving them that stylized form seen with Mighty Mugs and more recently popularized with Funko's Pop figures. As the only villain of the bunch, Doom might just be a bit outmatched, not to mention that he came with a noticeable head injury to begin with. Of them all, I'd have to say Cyclops is my favourite. But I shouldn't really pick a favourite as I'm loving these guys like my own children. I also hit up a Target hoping to get the Target exclusive Marvel Legends Cap, Miss Marvel and Radioactive Man triple pack, and also the Target exclusive WWE Hall of Fame Elites. Alas, it had none of those, and it seems lack of inventory has been a complaint that Canadians have had about their Targets, and while I was there it was announced in the news that Target would be pulling out of the Canadian market entirely. Nonetheless, I did manage to get the Marvel Mashers Pyro, which I've had my eye on for a while, and I was persuaded to get that by the currency conversion, which worked out as just £4, under half what I would have paid here at home. I know some might get snooty about Mashers, but the longer they stick around, the more I've grown to like them. I already have the Iceman one as I'm looking to support the X-Men characters as and when they appear. Plus I figure Fire versus Ice would make for a good comparison video, so stay tuned for that. In other Marvel news, I also got Bigfoot Candy. Well, Sasquatch is a member of Alpha Flight, right? It's Bigfoot feet shaped sour blue raspberry flavour. How does it taste? Well, at least I'm glad I got the Bigfoot feet shaped raspberry flavour ones over the raspberry shaped Bigfoot feet flavour ones. Now venturing a bit more off the well-beaten path of the big box stores, I went to a comic shop in downtown Dartmouth called Strange Adventures. There I got the Marvel Legends Face-Off Mandarin. It's not the best Marvel Legends, but along with the red unmasked variant of this figure, it is the only Mandarin Marvel Legends, so beggars can't be choosers. What people don't like about him is the big rubber costume renders much of the articulation redundant. He is also missing one of his energy effect accessories, but at Canadian $9.99 that converts to just £5.45, so in spite of his flaws at that price I just couldn't say no. I also got a Transformers Series 2 blind boxed vinyl by loyal subjects. I featured Series 1 in my blind bag Bonanza series. I already had a Series 2 figure pre-ordered with Forbidden Planet, so when that arrives I'll now have the 2 to feature. And speaking of blind bag Bonanza, I was constantly on the lookout to stock up for future episodes, so at Target I got 2 Lego minifigures Series 12, 2 Imaginext Series 2, at Dollarama I got a trio of trash packs, 2 Creo Cityville Invasion, and at a candy store I got this Smurfs mushroom containing candy and a mystery figurine. And at HMV I got 2 Marvel Grabsags, plus 2 Funko Disney Mystery Minis, so consider that a blind bag Bonanza preview. Also at HMV I got this Venom Beanie, pretty cool looking, and it feels like it's really nice quality, cost 20 Canadian. The beanie has these eye holes, which means it can be used as a sort of mask come balaclava, which I should have have used in Canada, as I can say Nova Scotia in January is literally the coldest I've ever been. But pulled down, somehow I feel less like Venom and more like a bank robber come terrorist. Finally, I came home to find these guys sitting on my doormat. New Marvel Legends, yay! So expect reviews of those very soon. If you haven't already, click the video on the right for the latest blind bag bonanza. Even if blind bags aren't your bag, go check it out, as I've made real efforts with upping the production values to make it a bit more fun and interesting for one and all. As ever, I sure would appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Hope to see you next time. Bye.